My name is Lori. I was a bystander, caregiver for my grandfather who died of pancreatic cancer. Experience with my grandfather and his illness was very, very brief. We didn't know that he was diagnosed with cancer until 3 weeks before his death. So it was very fast, very emotional, and something that happened and progressed so quickly that I don't know that we actually had time as a family to process it. I think that shame is something that you feel internally, not necessarily because of something that you do, but something that other people, it's a way that other people interact with you and the way that they make you feel in general. Stereotypes maybe, not shame though. Because I'm a social work student and social work is something that I come by naturally, I was the first person to go out to Florida to visit with my grandfather and make sure that hospice was set up, because I'm the person that my family counts on to do those kind of things and can be emotionally stable. I felt some people around me were empathetic towards me. I think some people just thought I should get over it, that he lived 1,500 miles away. How close could I really have been with him? He was old, he led a good life, this was God's plan. All of those things came up in conversations with people I knew, and so I don't know that they felt empathetic towards me so much as they felt that my grieving process should have been done quicker than it was.
How did you feel about that?
Resentment and anger and frustration. I felt very much resentful towards a lot of people who I thought were my friends, and I thought that I could cry on their shoulder and talk to them about these things, but I really thought that they felt I should have gotten over it. It shouldn't have been that big of a deal. First person in my family to visit with my grandfather, and I actually helped set up hospice at his house and met with the doctor and the nurse and the social worker and the chaplain that came out. And it was a very enlightening experience. I thought it was going to be depressing and sad, which it was at times, but for the most part it really was a comfort knowing that they had his best interest at heart, that they didn't want him suffering, and that they wanted to make him as comfortable as possible. And I really took comfort in the fact that they were looking out for him and to manage his pain level. I just think I kept my emotions a secret. I did not tell anybody how devastated I was, how big of a loss this was in my life, how hopeless I felt when my grandfather was dying.